So let's test it out. I have the fan on because today is like pretty hot, the temperature. Let me turn down this volume. Okay. Yay! I got it set up. Also, if you guys want to go down the description from the, like, if you're from the future watching this, if you want to go down the description, you can. Thank you so much for stopping by, and, you know, now you can see the interactions with me in the chat. Let me do, like, a little test. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That was me typing in the chat. Let's go. It works. It works, dude. Let's go. Okay. Ho 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 ho. I'm getting hyped over the chat working. This is what life is about. One moment. I have 333 subscribers. It's 333. The way. I don't know what that means though. You guys heard that, didn't you? Hello. Hello, 4. I was talking about the number 3 and then 4 came by. That's crazy. Sometimes, like, these things happen to me, like, where it feels like coincidence, but then again, like, what? Whoa. Hello. Also, your profile picture is really funny. I'm not sure what that is since it's so tiny. Is it like some sort of cartoon character? I said your profile picture is really funny, but I meant, like, it's really colorful, as in, like, it's cool. It's cool. You drew it. That's cool. It's really, really cool. I wish I could zoom in on it, but I don't think YouTube's allowing me to. Oh, never mind. I can. Oh, that's so cool. It's like kind of like glitch Corey, weird Corey. I like that. It looks like a Roblox character thingy. And also, like, there's a delay in the stream. So if, like, I respond, like, a little bit late, it's because there's a delay. Your art looks really nice. Thank you. Thank you. But the thing is, like, there is no, like, delay in the chat, though, but there is going to be a delay to my response, so I'm not responding to you in real time. I'm a little bit slow. Well, not me, personally, but it's the internet, or maybe, like, the stream itself. What app are you using? You don't recognize it. Restream. I'm using Restream and then another streaming app on my tablet. Maybe that's why, because I'm using like two things at once. So it's like kind of just going across, like the message is trying to go across like in real time. And it's just like, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. And like sometimes, you know, people would be watching and I want to like talk to them in real time, but I think like when I like talk to them, they're like, you know, they're just kind of ignoring my messages. So I'm gonna go now, and I'm like, okay. So, you know. Anyway, so this is drawing on liminal spaces. The background is not my artwork. Just a disclaimer out there. I got this out of Pinterest. On Pinterest, there's like a lot of these liminal spaces. You can go check it out. This is not going to be for commercial use or just like for me to profit off of. It's just basically like a practice where I kind of match the lighting with the character, as in like involving the character being more immersed into the like background. So it's not necessarily going to be like, you know, like an artwork that I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I definitely, this is something I'm going to profit off of because it's so good. It's just like for funsies and practice. Yeah, liminal spaces are so cool. And also, that's real. I like Pinterest. Pinterest is like so fun. It's like eye candy in a like a good way, like for artists. That sounded weird. Eye candy. I don't know. Sometimes people, they would think of like the weirdest things. And I'd just be like, oh, I don't want them to like have like a weird mindset over that. But you know. I'm kind of shading it right now, shading the hair. I was really a little bit hesitant on what to make the hair color be, because I want it to match somewhat of the background, but then again, I want it to pop out. Yeah. They don't know, like, what to search up, like the good stuff, you know? I mean, I feel like if you want to use Pinterest and if you're new to Pinterest, search up your favorite things. And I'm not even going to lie to you. It's going to be so good. Also, my stream just glitched out. I don't know what's that about. That was scary. That was scary. And also, yeah, thank you. No. The stream crashed by itself. Yeah. Yeah, scary stuff. I need to get a better streaming, like, software or something, because this is, like, the only way that I can think of, like, streaming my art and stuff. But I don't know, man. Okay, wait. Alright, I'm shading it correctly. Wait, am I? I don't know. I don't think so. Wait, because the light is going upwards, so that means that, you know, my mind just kind of always like to shade what's below. Like I was already programmed to do that because I'm not used to this like angle where the light is. So my mind's just like, oh, we're just gonna be shading the usual, but it is a whole different case because the light's going under, so I gotta be like waking up and then realizing it. Oh. Well, if it is only on your side, I would... Well, to be honest, I don't think that's possible then, because if it's only for you, then I wouldn't have any problem with my stream. But for me, I did see it crash though, so... I don't know. Okay. I'm kind of going a little bit nuts here. Alright. a little bit bonkers. Let's give her some clothes. Let's give a girl some clothes, okay? So she's in a hospital bed. Welcome back. Yeah, there's a part 2 because I had to go for a moment there, and then now I'm back. Like I said from the last time, I said I might finish this on my own time or like stream again. So I'm gonna do like a part 2 and stream for a while this time. So thank you. Welcome back. All right. Cause she's in a hospital bed. Hi, you're an intruder. Probably like the crash out intruder, like making like the stream crash or something. No, I'm joking. It's probably just like YouTube or like the platform. Okay, cause she's in a hospital, she might need like a hospital bed clothing. So I'm gonna be like a more grayish tone blue. So it's gonna be a little bit bland, cause I mean, if you wanna go this whole like pop starry clothing too, you know, you could do that too in like the hospital, and she's gonna be like the hospital idol or something like that, like a Japanese idol or something. I don't know, you could do that too. It's kind of like surreal, but for this case I'm just gonna give her like normal hospital clothing. I thought you were going to do the next one on Saturday. Oh, you mean like the next live stream on Saturday? Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna still do that. I just want you guys to know, if I suddenly decide to, you know, live stream off of my schedule, don't worry. It's nothing like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna live stream not consistently. I'm just gonna live stream here, live stream there, and make you guys confused and be like, okay, whoa, hello. But more of like those times, those days, I just happen to want to live stream, but I would still live stream on Saturdays and Sundays. Like, you can guarantee Saturdays and Sundays, but if you get like any live streams in between, you know, that's just like little bonuses, I suppose you could say. Little bonuses. I'm going like the Corey production mode, I guess. I don't know. I think I like that production mode, but I think we need to build up a community first. Talking about community, if you want to join the community, I have a Discord server down below, and I have socials as well. You can follow that. And I did post like my digital art from back then on Instagram. What shows or games are you into? I love Poppy Playtime. And if I'm going to say show, I would probably say recently it's going to be like the Digital Circus. Or, what else? Shows. What else? Like, Gumball's pretty nice. The shows, because I don't know, I don't really like the shows from recently that much, I guess. Squid Game is kind of good, but my favorite movie or like inspirational movie is probably like Alice in Wonderland and Alice Through the Looking Glass. I love that one. Yeah. Okay, I actually don't know which one you're like hoping me to say because the delay. So I'm like, you were hoping me to say that. I'm like, well, I said a few there, but I don't know what you're talking about. But happy you're happy. Yeah, Poppy Playtime Digital Circus. Yay! Yeah, Digital Circus is really funny. But I don't know, sometimes I don't really necessarily like the, you know, I guess jokes, but I do love the art and the character design. Yeah, I've been hyper fixating on the intermission scene in episode 5. Yes. Yes. Episode 5 is... Dude, episode 5 is so good. Listen, I drank, like, a lot of caffeine today. It's kind of making me tweak out. Like, I drank black tea, and black tea has caffeine, and it's making me tweak out a little bit. Episode 5 was nice, but I like episode 4 because I got to know Gangle a bit more, and I feel like watching Gangle, it felt like, you know, I was being called out a little bit, but in my mind, I guess, it felt like I could relate to Gangle so much. And Kinger is just so funny. Kinger is like so chill. He's so chill, you know. He's just a guy getting through life, you know, getting through the digital circus life. And I get it. It's stressful, and you know. Not caffeine. I'm not sure what that means. Can you please explain? But yeah, Poppy Playtime is so good. And what else? The Secret of the Mimic is pretty good. I like the character designs. Yeah, Kinger is so cool. Kinger's a chill dude. Yeah, we got to know Jax definitely a lot more on episode 5. Like, something definitely happened, you know? Jax probably went through a lot, so he's like, screw this, I'm just gonna be evil. Yeah, Kinger, I'm sure. I didn't know that his wife... Oh yeah, I actually do. I remember. That's like episode 4. I remember. And the thing is, he has memory loss over that. Because of how, like, traumatized he was, I think. Oh. Okay, now I'm piecing it together. Thank you so much for clarifying that. Sometimes my brain is just... I need pieces to come together in order for me to piece everything else together. I think Pomni is, like, starting to kind of get used to the life in Digital Circus. But I feel like Ragatha is, you know, getting a little bit worried. Yeah, and also hi. Hello. And also if like there's like late responses, it's because of the program, and you know, I'm checking the chat very often while drawing if there is anyone typing anything, so don't worry. Thank you. You love episode 5, 3, and 4, and the first 2 are kind of mid. Yeah, the first 2 are kind of mid, but I felt like it was visually pretty, though. Like, I think that was, like, a visual, like, intro of how good the art is and what kind of, like, art style we're gonna be expecting throughout the episodes, I guess. Because the first 2 didn't necessarily have, like, a storyline. Like, we get, like, you know, all these people got in here unwillingly, I guess, or just, like, didn't know what they were getting into, and that's pretty much it. And then there's, like, this whole crazy visual, but I thought it was really nice. Yeah. My favorite... Oh, no! It's the same layer. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We can just cover it up. You know, just pick the color and then cover it up. Voila. There is nothing to worry about. Okay. I'm so sad the little ghost in episode 2 only got like 30 seconds of screen time. Wait, I need to recall that. episode 2. I kind of already forgot episode 1 and 2, I'm not gonna lie, because I couldn't really remember any storyline attaching to episode 1 and 2. I just remember the bubble was just crazy. You know, the bubble is just like, what are you? What are you? Like, the bubble feels like an intrusive thought in real form, you know? And that's terrifying. That's terrifying. I've never actually experienced drawing on the wrong layer. You meant 3. Oh, well, wait. What happened in episode 3? There was a ghost? Wait. There was a ghost in episode... Oh my gosh. It's okay. Nah, I'm sure that's sarcasm. I'm sure that's sarcasm. You have... It is not just me. This is a universal struggle. Come on. Get with the program. You have to draw on the wrong layer at least once in your life. The haunted house. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The little ghosts. Aren't the little ghosts, like, in the tunnel or something? I'm trying to, like, recall what you're talking about. Like, they went through the tunnel, they can't breathe or something? I forgot. I just remember there's, like, this big entity. Yeah, it's a universal struggle. That's exactly. I'm not exaggerating, okay? Maybe a little bit, but I'm not exaggerating. Okay. The clothing is looking a bit bland. Oh, now we're going to add a little bit spice later. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Alright, but seriously though, if that's actually probably true, wow. That's, like, you must be really dead focused on those drawing layers. I mean, what program do you use? Like, Procreate? Wait, what? I think Procreate is like, wait, what's Procreate? Because I get so confused with all these names. You know, the thing is, I can't color pick the same color that has that layer that has opacity at 84%. Like, I just can't get that same color, so I need to get it together. Okay. Procreate, yeah. Procreate. Yeah, I think Procreate still, like, has that chance where you can draw on the wrong layer, most likely. Yeah. Yeah. That's really good. That's really, really good. Isn't it so stressful? Once I drew the sketch and the coloring on the same layer. Exactly. That's like the fear that I have. That's what I did one time. Imagine if I drew the same layer on the picture. Dude, I'd be doomed. I'm gonna be like relying on my rendering skills like crazy. Like overlaying skills like crazy. Like that's like the only way. If like you draw pretty good and like, you know, you're like going with the flow and going with the good flow. Oh my gosh. And if you like realize it's the same layer, that's all you can do is like overlay the crap out of the drawing. Render the crap out of that drawing. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah. Thank you. But if you don't mind liking, I'd really appreciate it. And, see you around next time. Thank you for stopping by. I will be streaming like every Saturday and Sunday. That is the schedule that I have. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Yeah. Saturday and Sundays. Those are the ones that are very consistent. But if you find any in between, it's a bonus. It is a bonus. So, yep. Okay. Wee. But yeah, I get it. The time zones are very different since it is like 6 p.m. for me, and it's probably like early morning for most people that are from on the US side. Oh my gosh. I downloaded the game Dream BBQ. I downloaded the game Dream Barbecue. I love Enna. I love Enna so much. Enna is so cool. Enna, oh my gosh. Enna is so cool. Enna is so cool. 827 for you. Oh, for you. I don't think then the time zone is like that bad then. I suppose like it doesn't seem to be like in the morning, I guess. But yeah, Enna is so cool. Enna is like sort of talking about like mental illnesses and stuff. It's on Steam. You can get it on Steam. If you like have a computer or something or like a laptop, you can download it on Steam. It's free. It's free. I was so happy when it was free. I get it. To be honest, I feel a little bit bad for being happy that it's free. But I really wanted to play that game. But they do deserve, a lot of support and just profit out of that because the game is really cool. I love, the style of the game and stuff, like Enna Dream BBQ. It's really cool. Really cool. The character designs are so cool. I'm not sure if they're considered OCs, but I love their designs. Like, the character designs, they're so cool. The character designs are so cool. Okay, wait. Something feels off here. Does it feel off? Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, wait. I have a feeling I need to merge all these layers and then reformat the body a little bit because this is looking a bit wonky. I think I need to do that at the end though because I really want to finish rendering. Dang it. Also, if there's like a lag or like a delay of my response, it's because of the app. So, apologies on my side. You love the colors. Yeah, it's very hospital-y. So, I was like thinking of a word to describe it. Okay, I'm now gonna add like the blue dots. That is gonna be symbolizing like, you know, hospital clothes and whatnot. I think there's a kid crying outside. It's probably like my neighbor or something. Sometimes like this mic catches up on like very wild stuff. Like my car, like not my car, oh my gosh, what? Like the car outside. Or, you know, in different places. Those dots look like they're floating off the clothing. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you so much for asking. How about you guys? Let me hear my stream really quickly. Do you guys hear anything? Wait. Okay. Okay. I think everything's fine. Oh no. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. Someone's having someone's having a bad day. Someone's having a bad day. My neighbor's having a bad day. Yeah. Sorry, you guys. But yeah, Enna, I like Enna. I love Enna. Nothing much. I feel like, you know, maybe you can doodle something. Like, get out, like, a piece of paper, doodle something. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. I know I'm drawing lines right now, but these are not going to be the striping clothes. Like, they're not going to be stripes. I'm going to actually erase them to be dots. If that's smart. That is. What was that? What did I do? Oh no. What? Huh? Why is it invisible? What? Wait, what is this? Huh? Wait, can I undo that? Okay. I'm just like so confused sometimes. Okay. Wait. Other thing. Yeah, doodling's nice. Like, it doesn't have to look good, and you don't have to put pressure on yourself, and you can just doodle. It can look goofy, it can look weird. And then maybe something like creative would come out of that, and you're like, ooh, this is a good idea. And then voila. We do sketching streams too, which is like traditional art streams. Yeah, the YouTube emojis. I feel like if this channel, if it grows large enough, maybe we can like create our like own emojis. Not sure if YouTube would let you do that. I think so. I'm not sure though. Is it like Twitch? Because I think Twitch could do that. I stream on Twitch just like a little bit, but Twitch, if you don't really have like a community, not necessarily, like people don't necessarily stop by. This is a very interesting clothing design. Yeah, wow, that's really good. That's really good. I'm actually really happy. I hope your cat's like doing well. I have a dog. I like animals. Animals are really cute. You made a cat happy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And now you're gonna heal the ambulance. Oh boy. I feel like this mic quality is like having the mic quality of like an ASMR microphone or something. Like it just catches everything. It's like, dang. But yeah, if you have like a sketchbook or something, you can doodle along. Doodle along. Oh, a snake. Reptiles. Oh. I don't necessarily like snakes, but I do like some sort of like reptiles. I'm kind of scared of snakes a little bit because I'm not necessarily sure how they would act, but that's just me personally. Like probably it's just like my fear speaking, but you know. I've petted a snake before, or like kind of seen a snake and held it before. Feels pretty odd. They're cold, but I think reptiles are all cold. I wanted a frog. Frogs are really cool. The geckos are really cool too. My favorite is like the blue tongue lizard. Those are not venomous, even though they have a blue tongue, and they're super cool. What will the next background be? A little bit more depressing one. Mine is just a little chill guy. Yeah, our pets are actually just really chill. Sometimes like people would see pets, like let's say today you have like a big dog or something, and they would just automatically think, oh, it's gonna bite somebody or like hurt somebody, but actually isn't. And you know, it's just a chill guy. It's the chihuahuas that are not chill. Well, at least that's what I think. But yeah, most chihuahuas, I guess. Crested gecko. I want to see what that looks like. Let's see a crested gecko. I have Pinterest right here, loaded up. I can't show you guys though. It's just like on my other device. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cutesies. But yeah, the next background is gonna be a little bit more blue and darker. I don't know, I was searching on Pinterest, and Pinterest just led me to a trail of like really bluish colored, dark, depressing colored backgrounds, liminal spaces, so as Pinterest, okay. Okay, what else do we need to add next? More shadows. Yeah, more darker shadows, because why not? Ooh, maybe like a toned shadow. That would probably like spice up the drawing a little bit. So what are we gonna do with the shadows is we're gonna probably do like a color burn and test it out. Okay, and then we can test out other things as well. Linear burn, maybe like a multiply, darken, color dodge, linear dodge, glow, overlay. Ooh, overlay kind of looks good. I used to have a parrot named Mr. Cracker. That's actually a really cute name, Mr. Cracker. You like blue, it's your favorite color. It's like 0059FF. Sky blue. Let me see that. Let me see that. I thought I had a... Okay. Oh, there we go. Hashtag 0. Okay. Wait. Oh, it has a hashtag. 0059. 59. FF. Okay. Let's see. Is it this one? Wait. What? Why did it erase that? Okay. Let me do that again. Hello. Okay, this is not working. It is not working for some reason. Maybe because of the hex, I guess. Okay. Overlay. Let's go back to this color. Yeah, I really like blue too. And also, I had a parrot as well. Like a parakeet, not necessarily a parrot. Wow. To be honest, like, I feel like live streams are really cool. Like, when you meet a live streamer, no matter on which platform, if, like, they don't have that many people interacting with them, like, it's very easy. And it's really fun. And then they, like, when they blow up, it's just, like, a little bit harder. But, you know, you're still really, like, proud of them and you support them. That spices the drawing up a little bit more, but it feels like that the tone isn't so right, so let me just see. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Because I want it to be this tone. Blue's also one of my favorite colors too. I think 70% of the world loves blue. Like, who doesn't love blue, you know? I used to think that people who liked pink were alarming, but I don't know why I thought that. Pink is actually kind of cool. But then again, not my favorite. I guess it's like, I suppose, like, the impressions of people favoriting pink and their personality traits, but you can't really base off a person off their favorite color, not necessarily. You love it? You mean like the color? I'm kind of trying to tone it until, like, it fits around, like, in the background. Like, it feels like she belongs in the background, you know? She belongs there. Okay. After the dots, I want to give the clothing a little bit more glow or, like, texture. So I'm going to do, like, a soft glow or, like, a glow. And then go with, I'm just gonna, the whole drawing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's bright. It's very bright. But it also kind of fits the theme, though. Beautiful accidents. Let me maybe tone it down just a little bit. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, let's roll with it. Go with lighting. And then gonna brighten up these folds here. Go over here. Don't worry, you guys. I know it's like a little bit uneven at first, but we're gonna trust the process, and blending is the key. Blend, 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 blend. No problem. And also just, like, to let everybody know, you know, this is just a live stream. You know, if you gotta go do something, go for it. I used to like using Can I grab it out? Nope. Okay, look at this part right here that I'm clicking on your left. I used to like using this brush to blend, but I don't like it anymore because it doesn't blend so evenly. Like sometimes like it would be blending, but there would be some sort of like line pattern inside, and I don't like that. So I used this wash, is it called wash? Yeah, wash smudger instead. I just recommend everyone to try out like different pens because it will definitely change the vibe of your art. If you ever heard like, saw like one of those pen theories, I guess, like you see the artwork and the vibe the art gives off when the pen changes, even though it's like the same character or like some sort of like same drawing. And I just recommend that you experiment with that. Okie dokie. I am using Sketchbook. It is a totally free app, but if you want to post your timestamps or like your art processes, I won't really recommend Sketchbook because it will capture you zooming in. So it's not necessarily the best art piece. One moment. Okay, I am back. You found a game called Fogs, if I'm pronouncing that right. It sounds like frogs. That's what it sounds like. Okay, and for this layer, we're going to be drawing the hair, and also we're going to use the glow method. Let's try soft glow and see what that does. Maybe tone it down a little bit more because I don't think the light is that strong. And because unlike Procreate, I don't think you can make your own brushes in Sketchbook, so yeah. What's that game about? It's kind of like cat dog, but both sides are dogs. Oh, cat and cat dog. I think I remember that cartoon. It's a cartoon character, I think. That's really cool. Is it like on Roblox or something? Oh yeah. I have like some games to recommend you guys. They're super cool. On Roblox. I think like I really want to link them down below for you guys to see. I think you would get a lot of inspiration from it. Like weirdcore stuff, more weirdcore stuff. It's like super cool. Just think of it as like a museum of like a landscape of weirdcore instead of just like it's one of those like boring games, but it's more of the visuals, So enjoy. Yeah. It's a puzzle game. I think puzzle games are kind of fun, depending on like what kind they are though. But yeah, also Enna Dream BBQ is definitely worth downloading too. It's one of those things where the landscape and character design is also really good. The storyline's also pretty good too. It's actually about being on the internet a lot and kind of just living in this whole new reality on the internet instead of, you know, finding yourself in the real world, I guess. I kind of like how the hair looks, but I kind of want to give it more detail. I love detail. Detail is so cool. A little blend won't do any harm. But yeah, I think I should link it down below, those games. I'm gonna tell you the names of them in a bit, and you guys can go check that out. It's actually really cool. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and for checking up on this channel. If you're new here, welcome. We draw, we sketch, and I stream on Saturdays and Sundays. That's a guarantee, and if I stream between that, it's a bonus. It's a bonus. What type of what's your type of music? Mine is K-pop. My music genre is a little bit messy. I used to love K-pop. I was crazy over it, but then it's like not so much. I would probably say I like music that don't have lyrics anymore. So now what we're gonna do is also give that kind of like glow on the skin tone as well. It's sort of like a reflecting glow. Gonna do the same thing. And test it out. That is very bright. Okay, that's perfect. When I say I like to listen to music that don't have lyrics, oh no, I can kind of feel a sneeze about to come over me. Let me find something that I can probably see over here. Okay. Oh, how long have I been drawing for? One moment, let me give like a link, if I can, to the comment section of what kind of music genre I listen to. If that's possible. I think that's possible. Can you guys see it? Is the link sent? I was wondering how long have you been drawing for? Okay, so yeah, exactly. Okay, so I've been drawing for I would probably say 6 years for like improving already, around 6 and 7 years of actually improving, but I've been drawing ever since I was 4, so that would be probably more than 10 years now. So yeah, if you're asking like how long have I had a passion for drawing, it's been my whole life, basically, whole childhood, and now almost going into adulthood, which is like crazy to me. It's crazy. Like, where has time flown to, you know? That's why I like weirdcore so much. It's because it kind of reminds you of like the past a little bit, but then again, you have to remind yourself you can't always look at the past. So, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. But I don't think it's like time that will tell your skill. It's the things that you consume that will tell your skill. Like, if you're eager to learn, somebody younger than me can probably already surpass my skill level. So, it's not necessarily how long you've been on this earth. It's more of how you learn, what you learned, how fast you learned, and kind of just consumed, that skill of what you learned, if you get what I'm trying to say. It's so, so good. Thank you. That song is really nice. I like those types of music. Like, I know they don't have lyrics, but sometimes no lyrics makes you think a more wider possibility, if that makes sense, because lyrics is like telling a story, right? But when you remove the lyrics and just think about the music itself, it kind of makes you think of this like whole other imagination world, and then hence you make your own kind of imagination, creativity, drawing, etc. Anything to create. The thing about streaming is I'm kind of relying on my subconscious to finish this drawing because I'm reading the chat. I'm just like, okay, let me do a little bit over there, a little bit over here. Yeah, thank you for agreeing. But I think the thing about if you want to pursue art is really to have fun and not to give up on drawing, because if you see me drawing this right now, these past few months I've experienced like a really big burnt out, and I don't really finish these drawings. There's like so many unfinished drawings, and I just don't feel like finishing them. But I find that it's really kind of toxic in a way, I guess, because, well, to me at least, because I actually really want to finish a piece. I have like such big ideas, but I don't finish them, and it's just like there. It kind of makes you feel horrible. So I think taking the time to have fun and doodling's so helpful. And to just experience that art, the fun of art, it's just everything. Okay, I'm trying to figure out which layer is that shadow. Where is the shadow? Oh, there it is. D2S1. D2S1. Let me search that up. D2S1. Is it like some sort of game music? Let me listen. It's like one of those nostalgic gaming musics, like those like Game Boy sort of vibe. Yeah, those are nice too. Minecraft music is also nice too. And what is that called? Yuki Nikki? Is that what that game is called? They're a music artist. Yeah, I kind of heard like a snippet of it. They're pretty. Like, not they're pretty, oh my gosh. Their music is pretty. I mean, they probably are pretty too. I don't know. I'm just saying the music is, because I don't know what they look like, but you get what I mean. We're just kind of blending in the light here and kind of let the light glow a little bit. So the skin isn't going to reflect that light as much as the clothing is. So the clothing is a little bit more glowy. 5469. Isn't that just really interesting? Like music that are named after numbers or after literally no title are kind of mysterious, and it makes people just feel a little bit special, I guess. But yeah, I'll check them out. Okay, what else do we want here? More shadows a little bit. But yeah, the rendering process is just about overlaying and overlaying and overlaying after layer. Always start like a little bit more lighter colors depending on the scenery, and then going on with darker colors. But yeah, we reached like 76 people, so thank you. Like 7 or 6 people, not 76 people. Yeah, I remember. No worries. I think I'd like to do probably like a Roblox live stream, but then I don't know. I'm not sure. That's just like a thought though. Yeah, I totally get what you mean. But to be honest, like listening to music like that when you're like sad and stuff, I guess it's somewhat comforting to a point, but it just kind of makes you land into that zone a little bit more. Also, I like the cat emoji. The cat emoji is really cute. I think YouTube did a good job on that emoji. Alright. Now I'm gonna do the eyes. It's a bit thick. The pens are so thick for little small details. It's like pixels. I'm gonna try and fit that in there. Oh, like my Roblox username? Yeah, I'm getting the eyes. I like detailed eyes too. My Roblox username. I think I'll link it sometime, but for now, I think, I'm just gonna chill. But like if I have like any future ideas on letting people join the games that I play, I'd probably link it out. Yeah. What color should her eyes be? Oh, finally! I'm gonna use this blue. Okay. Hey. Okay, she's gonna be looking kind of downwards like, dude, what the heck? You're shining that light right at me. I'm gonna make that like glowy effect. Just 2 lines. That's actually kind of a good way to doodle too. Just 2 lines. Listen, this is just gonna be a few dots, because this is so small. There's not gonna be that much detail. See? Can't even give it an iris. You can have your account. Yeah, sure. You can link it. But to be honest, like when I'm on Roblox, I'm not necessarily so active. I just kind of go on there to check if there's like any more like liminal spaces games and stuff. But yeah, sure. Because the light is shining into the eyes, I'm kind of hesitant on the shading. I'm gonna do like a red eye effect too. Like a, you know how camera catches your eyes being red and stuff? That's kind of cool. Ooh, maybe this pen's perfect. Dude, it's literally pixels. I'm zooming in like to the very max. No, no problem, no problem. I don't think you can link like Roblox account on to YouTube. That looks a bit creepy, but it looks cool. Her face looks a bit warped though. I'm not sure how to explain it. Like something seems really off. Maybe it's this part. I think it's this part. Let's see. Yeah, okay, maybe perhaps it's like right here. Looks a bit better, but not necessarily. We're fixing it gradually. Gonna add like a line. Nah, cause like what is this resolution? I'm trying to add in the details, but it's pixelated. Okay. Let's add in more of that glow. Maybe a little bit on the jawline also. How we looking? That looks pretty good. It feels like it looks kind of together. I'm gonna add like a little bit more shading on the hair. And then I'm going to show you the magic of toning things all together. That's where the magic starts. Because I think that's how I'm going to fix this whole character blending into the background situation. Because there's like a lot of colors going on and tones and whatnot, and you're like, whoa. It's a little bit of an overload. But yeah, if you want to go into my description, you're going to be finding links to my Discord server and also a manga that I have discontinued for a while now, because working on a manga or a comic is not really easy. It's like really production wise, and you know, it can cause you to burn out. But if you guys want me to continue it, I will. in my somewhat of my own pace. And check it out. I think it's actually pretty good. I worked on it for like a year, I would say. A year. So yeah, check out the description. You're going to be finding socials as well of my Instagram. No problem, no problem. Then again, like, if you have to go do something, go for it. There is no pressure. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, definitely do. Thank you. Woohoo! Your cat is still watching. Your cat's like, okay, what is this green thing that's moving around? Perhaps your favorite, like your cat's favorite color is like green or something. Oh, he's asleep. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. When like animals sleep beside you, that means that they're really comfortable. So that's a really good sign. You know, one time I think I got like a bag of Cheetos before, and I was in a park and they had like squirrels and pigeons and stuff, and I was like spreading those Cheetos onto the ground, and I felt like Snow White because all of them squirrels and like pigeons came by. They even had owls there, and I think I touched one before, which was like really cool. I feel like as a child I had like a main character syndrome when I was the ages between 4 and 5 to like I was perhaps like 10, 8 or 10, 8, 9, 10, around there. That's when I like stopped kind of. But yeah. I think all children had that kind of phase where, you know, they want to be just having people to be proud of them. Okay, I have shaded the hair quite a bit. Let's just kind of tone it down a little bit. You know. Okay. So now you must be asking, Edda, this character seems a little bit out of place. What can we do to tone it? What can we do? So I'm going to merge everything, and the reason that is because the reason that is because I want to tone everything at once. She needs a name. We're gonna give her a name. We will. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Please. Wait. No, please. No. Wait, does the glow ones, like, because if I merge them, that means that they're gonna... I don't know what's happening here. Okay. Wait. Let's just test this out. Don't worry. We have like the undo button. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, what's happening? Okay. Change of plans. Improv. Here we go. We're gonna just tone it like this because apparently if we put it all together, the effects are gonna clash together and they're gonna defuse each other. So if all of what I just said made sense, we can't merge them all together. Okay, that means we're gonna have to tone it down altogether with this one. The main tone. Go with like this color back here. I name her Sarah the Third. Nah, Elizabeth. You're good at naming names. Actually, I thought of those names for characters that I drew before. Those are really good names. Elizabeth. I think Elizabeth suits her. Elizabeth. So the story behind this character, or like this scenery, is that she is in a hospital and she is trying to get out. And people are kind of taking pictures of her. Like she is somewhat of a science project. And she's being uncomfortable. And she's like uncomfortable with the flashes in her eyes. Or we can do another storyline. Maybe perhaps like a more fantasy, sci-fi storyline where a person explores an old hospital only to time travel and find a person in the hospital still alive. I don't know. I'm just thinking of something. Thinking up something. There we go. That kind of looks cool, doesn't it? Let's give it a shadow as well. What? I didn't press that. Put a shadow over these things behind her. The quality of this picture is a bit rough. That is for sure. It's a bit rough. If the shadow is going, like if the light is going upwards, that means the shadow is going to be like a little bit on the roof, a little bit. And she looked and was blacked and empty, and she looked in a closet somewhere and found a creature. To be honest, I don't think so. The storyline isn't too long. Yeah, perhaps she's like in a coma or something, right? If she imagined like the place like that, she'd probably be in a coma or something. I do sometimes wonder what is it like to be in a coma, but I don't dare to think about that because sometimes I feel like when you think about something, probably something would happen, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want that to happen. But then again, you're kind of curious and you're wondering what it's like to be in a coma. But I do hope like nobody gets in a coma, of course. What is that emoji? Is that a llama? No, it's a cat paw. And then the other one's just like. Gonna tone the hair as well. I know, there's like a lot of rendering, like I'm shading and then I'm toning and then I'm shading again. It's just like, what? Oh, I don't know why that happens. Does that happen for everyone? The chat just reloads. The digital circus, I think, is not so consistent is because of like how much effort, like I like their company, I like where they're coming from. It's because of like the production speed isn't like aggressive, if that makes sense. Like it's not like slavery basically, where artists has to force themselves to create faster just for mere content. And I like that. I find that really useful and helpful and really nice to animators, because I've animated before and it's insane. Like you spend hours and hours just for a few seconds to be played. Thank you. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day today. I understand. Like I may be yapping, but I am also drawing though. And I hope you enjoy. Let me take a sip of tea. Delicious. To be honest, like, when I first started this channel, I feel like I was always very view-based, if that makes sense. But if you're gonna become a content creator, you really have to remind yourself, even though if you get there, even though if you get like thousands and thousands of views, you have to know what the purpose was to start even the channel in the first place. Was it to like maybe react to videos, maybe have fun reacting to them, or have fun playing those games, or have fun drawing or animating, editing? Like, you have to remember the purpose of that, because sometimes you'd get so caught up in like the views, and I'm saying this like for myself too included. Like sometimes you'd be so obsessed, you're like, oh my gosh, and you'd be want to follow the trends and whatnot just to get the hype. But you're not actually having fun. You're just chasing the thrill of getting views, which is fine. That is okay. But, you know, then again, for the long term, I don't think that's the best. And yeah. You have a channel, but it's not this one. Oh, you can like share the channel. What's the channel about? And also, congratulations. What doodle is it? And if you want to like post it into the Discord community, you can. I have like a Discord like little channel in my Discord server where you can share your art. A canvas art. That's really cool. I like canvases because it feels really wide and like full of possibilities, excuse me. Goodness. Okay, yeah, full of possibilities, and the texture of the canvas, I suppose. Sometimes it's hard to work with, though. But yeah, you guys, sometimes it's good to take a break off the internet and pet your frog, pet your dog, pet your cat, or pet your snake. Ah, sure, definitely. I can probably see it on the community page. Your vids are usually when you just post pictures and shorts of stuff. But I have few long form vids of me just playing Roblox. Huh. Like a casual posting thingy. I mean, that's okay too. Yeah, or like pet your parrot too. Just pet your animals. If they want pets, of course. Don't force yourself petting on them if they don't like it. Because I know that some animals may not like that. Perhaps maybe not pet your frogs. Perhaps maybe not, you know? I don't think handling frogs is always that good because I actually searched it up. It means like they actually need moisture, you know? So I don't think it's the best idea. But you get what I mean. Spend time with your pets and check on them, even though they probably not all of them are able to be petted, but check up on them, doodle something funny. And if you're an artist, you know, and you're burnt out, just watch a show that can probably inspire you, like Visual Circus, Ghibli movies, a movie that you haven't watched in a while. Or go outside, get closer to a little bit nature. And I get it. It's like everyone's like telling you to like touch grass or something, and you're like, bro, you gotta be kidding me. Oh goodness. R.I.P. dead fly. R.I.P. You have kind of an Enna art style. That's really good. I really like the art style of Enna. Yeah, you guys. Oh, and also, talking about art, kind of zoning out here, because my energy is kind of running low. But, like, if you're trying to make an art style or something, don't pressure yourself off of the trends. Like, let's say today we're trending, let's say my art style, okay? Like, today we're trending my art style. You don't have to follow something that's trending unless you like it a lot, of course. But if you have something that you like, go for that one and learn how to draw that kind of art style, and then make your own like version of that. Perhaps like a whole new version of that. Like you can mix art styles, if you know what I mean. Like let's say today you have you have this person that has like a good art style. This looks like a good art style. And then you have another person that has also a good art style. But you like both of them, right? And then you can create your own off of what they have. Yeah, sure. I'll check it out right now. One moment. But yeah, if you guys like have any art and post it, and I would check it out. And you can post it in my Discord server if you have Discord as well. I'm gonna do like an art cleanup in a minute. Let me check. And also, yeah, just check the description down below. You will find a lot of my socials. Let's see. Oh, I really like that kind of pen texture. That pen texture is really cool. Is that a hat? On the side, there's a tail. Is that a crab down below? It looks like a little character, a little guy. Maybe that's a hat. But yeah, it looks really cute. It looks really, really cute. I like the simple shapes. It makes things look really nice. Sometimes less is better. Wow, there's like one that's like really colorful. That one's really nice. And there's one that just are shapes. That's also really cool too. Y'all are into weirdcore, huh? Because I can see like the hints of weirdcore stuff in here. Yeah, I'm just, I'm just, like, anticipating it's a hat. I'm not sure, though. It looks like that to me. I don't know. Like, the thing that you drew that looks kind of like this. I'm just gonna, you know, looks kind of like that. Okay, let's refine the art a little bit more today. Right? So we're gonna start erasing some parts that are a little bit of excess, whatever you call it. I like eyes. Me too. Eyes are really cool. They are. I always draw eyes. Literally, you can find full of eyes in my sketchbook. Because you saw the words liminal space in the title. Oh, yeah. So that's what you guys are attracted. Yeah, I should definitely put that more. It will get into the algorithm of weirdcore people. Y'all living in the back rooms, how is it? Man, I think I'd be really happy in the back rooms, even though it might be a little bit dangerous. I think I'd be happy. My favorite room is the pool room. I sound like a geek when I talk about the back rooms, you know? The back rooms. So cool. Dude, I'm trying to find the layer of that, whatever that is. Okay, where are you? Is it this one? No. Is this one? Yes. I see the party poppers. Thank you. Okay. Alright, I think we should do shading around here somewhere. Go to Kitty's house. Oh, Kitty's house where the big long man is there. That guy's kind of scary. That entity's kind of scary. Like, he's kind of like Slender Man a little bit. But that guy's kind of creepy. Just a little, though. But he chill. He chillin'. What's your favorite backrooms level, you guys? I think I'm almost finished here. I probably would add like little characters on the side. Hello, thank you so much for joining in. We're drawing over liminal spaces and rendering. This process is one of the most important process. Backrooms has levels? Yup. I don't necessarily know like which level's which though. I'm not gonna lie, because like there's so many numbers in backrooms levels, and people create like their own fandom, and I'm like, dude, that's a lot of information, and I am not here for all that information. I'm here just for the beauty and the aesthetic of the backrooms. Someone made an AU called Puppy, where if you stay at Kitty's house too long, it will teleport you to Puppy's rooms, which is a dangerous place. I never heard of Puppy's rooms in my whole life. Never heard of it. I think I'm gonna search it out. The stairway. The stairway. Let me see what that looks like. What does that look like? The stairway. Is it just like a staircase or something? Let me just go back rooms. Alright. Oh, when I search up the stairway, it actually has one of those like backgrounds that I downloaded, which is really nice. Like, when I say backgrounds I downloaded, I mean like I'm gonna draw over them. So stay tuned for that. Oh, that's the wrong color. I know I'm like going a little bit almost everywhere in the drawing because I'm like adding like little details almost like everywhere I go. So I'm like going up, down, right, left, right, to there. Yep, we're going everywhere. But I'm just seeing what I can add. My subconscious mind is working. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. To be honest, I feel like backrooms, it's more of the visuals. You can't really name it to remember it. It's more of what it looks like to remember it. Oh, you're scared of dogs. Why are you scared of dogs? Just like asking, not in like a way where, you know, mean or anything. Just asking. Because dogs are actually kind of cute. Animals are, at least. Unless, like, you have, like, a fear because of something happening before. Perhaps. Dang. That's not a puppy. That's a dog. That's a full, just buff dog. I don't know. Perhaps it's not buff. Perhaps it's a chihuahua. It's just like a chihuahua, like probably a bigger version of a chihuahua, or like a small chihuahua that can just attack you. The chihuahua just stares into your soul, and if you stare back for 8 seconds, just like, I don't know, dude. They're loud, unpredictable, and energetic like children. You're kind of scared of children as well. Thank you so much for stopping by for so long. Thank you. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Yeah, don't worry. Saturday and Sundays. Yeah, I stream Saturday and Sundays, you guys, and if you get one stream in between, it's a bonus, so take it as that. They're loud, unpredictable, and energetic like children. Yeah, I would agree. But some dogs are actually chill, though. Some dogs, like those sort of like older dogs, are mostly chill, most likely chill. But yeah, depending on the personality of the dog, I would probably say. Thinking of where else I should add. I think children are nice. Some of them, I think. But, yeah. Yep. But I feel like children nowadays are growing so fast. Like, I mean that as in, like, the content that they consume. It just feels like it's not really for them, you know? Whoa, I like that shading. That's so cool. We're gonna do, like, another soft glow. I feel like I should have toned the whole drawing first and then soft glow it. My dog is a Formosa dog. Formosa mountain dog. Um, his like fur is like a cow toned in a way, like it's black and white and with big black spots. And he's really pretty. Like some kids would see him and they'd be like, "Oh, it's a cow. It's a cow dog." And I'm like, "Okay, that's fine too." My dog's probably afraid of children too, to be honest. My dog's probably afraid of kids. Because there was a time where he was just like kind of smelling a child, I guess. Like he went up close to a child, not necessarily touching the child, but like getting close to the child. And child was scared because of probably how big my dog was. And then she started crying, and then the parents got mad, and Jackie, like my dog, his name is Jackie, and he got a little bit startled too. So he's like, "Ooh." Yeah, cows are really cute. Cows are really cute. But if you're wanting to have a cow as a pet, I think, like big animals especially. Animals in general, to be honest, but big animals, you're gonna have to have like a whole nother budget and a whole nother like level of dedication and stuff. But animals in general, I think all animals should have dedication. And I don't recommend like giving your child like hamsters, because even though hamsters look like, oh, they're so cute, they're so easy to, have as a pet, they should be a perfect great first pet. No, hamsters, they're very fragile. Very, very fragile. Unless like your child knows like the dedication to like caring for it gently and like knowing that it's fragile and stuff. And then yeah, I don't think you should get your child a hamster. We're gonna start shading in more the face a little bit more. Whoa, that's dark. I like this brush, this triangular brush. It's kind of satisfying. Triangular brush. It just like gets those edges, I post shorts from time to time. That's like most of my content. I posted tutorials of how I draw anatomy and stuff. Someone asked for a tutorial, and there was one video about me animating and the story behind it. And if you guys want to check out the socials, you can. I have a Discord server as well. You can join that and post your art piece on there. This channel's like motivation based, I would probably say, for artists, and also weirdcore. Weirdcore is like something that I really, really like. Easily get crushed by a cow. I'm sorry, my brain's like trying to process that. Besides, I'm a little being beyond gender. I would easily get crushed by a cow. I'm trying to comprehend that. I don't think I get what you're trying to say. I don't think I get what you're trying to say. I'm like thinking of the cow, right? I'm like thinking of the cow, and I'm thinking about the situation. I'm like, huh. So I'm gonna get some of that eye action where I add these two more reddish spots at the ends of the eyes to make it look a little bit realistic. And then I'm gonna add a very bright white light because of the light that is shining literally in her face. Oh. Okay. That's what you meant. I didn't know what that means. I was like trying to picture like something else. I'm not sure. I'm very tired. Okay. There we go. That looks a little bit darker. Yeah, thanks for understanding. All right. Just want to add in more details onto the face. You know how you like add in a lot of detail for like one part of an artwork and then the rest you're like meh. And then the rest of the art piece is just like, you are doing me so dirty, where you give only one piece or a little piece in this art piece, a privilege of being rendered, and yet I am here with this flat pixelated texture. What's my favorite thing to draw? Eyes. Eyes and people. And limbs. And bugs, creatures, I guess. Or like weird core stuff from time to time. Or like a little bit like emotional. They kind of feel depressing, but I just find them, really nice to draw. I have some sketchbooks like tours as like shorts, so you guys can check that out. And also you can go to my Instagram. I post a lot of those types of like digital art pieces on Insta. I want to give her eyelashes, but it feels like it's going to go off of like the ankle. Humanoids. Yeah, eyes are so cool. Eyes are one of my first things that I ever learned to draw detailedly. Oh yeah, I kind of like to draw humanoids too, in a way. Oh, it's sort of like a human and animal. Do they call like humanoids, like, can it be like insects too? I think so. Angelic beings are up there too, though. Like, the biblically accurate angel. That's a little bit of a tongue twister. Boom. I'm trying to add eyelashes, man. Let me add eyelashes. Gotta give them that pizzazz. Okay. Come on. These are literal pixels that I'm working with here. These details are like so pixelated. This is about to become like a Game Boy drawing or something. Pizzazzle. That kind of looks kind of nice. But then again, it looks so odd. Why does it look like that? I don't get it. Okay, I'm trying to do something to fix it here. I'm really trying to just analyze what can I fix here. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think those beings are like really fascinating to draw to. No, I don't like that. That looks odd too. Okay. That looks a bit better, but I'm not sure. Uh-huh. Yeah, I saw your persona. I like it. It's really cool. Because, like, I saw the wings and stuff. Yeah. Yep. Yep. They're really cool. It all, like, it really gives, like, the weird core vibe. Like, the be not afraid is what I'm reminded of. I'm fixing her face right now. It looks a little bit off. That's why. Oh. Yeah. No problem. She looks like she has a busted lip. Okay. Man, first the hands, first the struggle of the hands, and now I'm struggling to draw the side profile of the face. The struggles of an artist. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by today. I know it's been quite of a long stream, but thank you. I really appreciate everyone that came by. And if you just want to check out my socials and see what kind of art that I do, and if you enjoy, stick around and support and like the content. And thank you so much for stopping by today. that looks still a little bit off. I used to be a 3D VTuber streamer on an app before. Yeah, thank you. I feel like editing videos is also somewhat of like an art form. Okay. You know, I'm erasing some things and I just realized like they're all one layer in a way, so can't do that. I want to try this out. What does that look like? What does that look like? I can tell you what that looks like. Kind of bad. That's what that looks like. Okay. Bro. You have to be kidding me. It's all one layer. Oh. No problem, no problem. Like, sometimes, like, you can, like, just chill if you wanna. But, because I'm kind of just a little bit sleepy. Are you any fandoms? I'm not in any fandoms. I'm kind of scared of fandoms. I guess it's because of the My Hero Academia fandoms that made me kind of have this, like, fear of fandoms, I guess. And I am sorry, like, I think this way, but I suppose I just, like, I'm scared of fandoms sometimes. Because of sometimes of what I might see, you know? Like, ships and shipping some things, and, you know, I'm like, oh gosh, please, no. You know? I don't know how to explain it. Like, let's say today I'm joining a Demon Slayer fandom, which I love Demon Slayer, by the way. Demon Slayer is really good. And then they started shipping, like, Netsuko and Tanjiro, and I'm like, oh. And also, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by again. You know? So, yeah, but that's why I'm kind of scared of fandoms. That is totally okay. That is totally okay. Exactly, that's the thing with fandoms. It's like there are great people in there. Don't get me wrong. The people in there, like, they can be really just kind and everything, and like just so supportive of like these, like, what's about to happen and whatnot. But then again, it can be very the opposite of that, and it can be very different. It could be a whole story. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm like, I am not trying to be traumatized, and like, me personally, when I see something or like a comment of something, I can't really unsee that comment when it traumatizes me each time I watch the show. Hence, I don't really want to search or see the comment like that, I guess, because it's disturbing. Yeah, sure. This is what we're at right now. Ooh, I kind of want to give this pinky a little bit more light here. Yeah, totally. This is where we're at right now. I still have to smooth that out, but we're getting there, you guys. We're getting there. Gonna give the lips some shimmer. I know she looks a bit pale, but she's in a hospital. Come on. Like, her lips look a bit pale. Yeah. Yeah, whitewashing or just like basically having things that are really controversial and changing up the characters to like a very racial extent. And it's just like, no. And the ships as well. Yeah, no. I, mm-mm. I don't want to support that. I don't want to see that. I just want to watch my show in peace, something that I enjoy. That's all I want. Maybe they inject something into her and she's really pale. I hope not. I mean, I get it. Giving your OCs traumas is kind of something big. I kind of do that from time to time, but I mean, like, I'm just gonna give her the benefit of the doubt that she just got in a coma and she just woke up and she's like, what the heck is happening? Or, you know, in her dream, she's just that pale. Yeah, for not shipping the same thing or something like that. Yeah. It's just like finding war for no reason. I don't know. That's like exactly why. I feel like just when I enjoy a show, I don't want to be having that controversy of like, oh, you can't be a fan of this show because of, you know, you're not a real fan of this show, blah blah blah. And you know, it's just like, dude, just let people enjoy the show. You don't have to do all that, you know? So I don't necessarily like fandoms because I don't really want to. Not that I think that, you know, people in there are just all really bad, but more of I just don't like to get into those controversies. Controversies? um oh, there's the new show that's about to come out. Squid Game season 3. I can't wait for that. Hey, it's in like 3 days. Season 3 is like in 3 days. Can't wait for that. The mouth looks a bit odd, I'm not going to lie. Oh my gosh. That's like one of the worst ones, dude. Dude, that's like one of the worst ships ever. It's like one of those scary ones. Anything that has to do with like family shipping each other that are family members or like grown-ups with adults, like it's like, oh no, okay? And or anything that like has just really controversial shipping that are just worrisome. I can't. What you actually ship. Well, you know, I feel like at the end of the day, sometimes, you know, they're just characters. But know that, you know, it's maybe not in real life. Sometimes stories would go that romanticized or anything like that. And I get it. I get it. But I feel like we shouldn't be led by what like we are watching, because sometimes those are really toxic. Like, for instance, freaking Twilight. Twilight is a toxic relationship. It is not good. Adults and children are fine with friendshipping. Yeah, that's totally fine. But I also would still kind of count that as somewhat of alarming. But, you know, like as like a caretaker way, I'd probably say, okay, yeah, come on. That'd be fine. I like Spy X as like Spy X Family. Spike's family's cute. I like Anya, and I forgot what the other little, like, her classmate is called. I haven't been watching that show as of lately. I don't know why I was shading that. It should be light. Glowing because of where the light is heading. Smudging it. Have you seen any object shows or stuff? Object shows? I don't know what they are. Object shows? They're like game shows with objects. Game shows with objects. Can you give me like a example? It's kind of started with one called BFDI. Okay, I have to search these names up. Also, our site profile is not looking too bad. It's not looking too shabby. Battle for Dream Island. Let me search that up. Battle for Dream Island. Okay. What is that? Oh. I don't think I've ever seen these before. They remind me somewhat of like a Sprunky or something. Sprunky's kind of cute. I like that. I'm giving her that Giga Chad, like, jawline. Quabang, 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 quabang. Alright. Ta-da! Do we like her hairline? Is it giving... in general? I know, there's like an angle. That's why the hairline's a little bit messed up. But other than that, though, I think it looks kind of good. Let's shade. I want to add like hair particles. That's how much detail I want to put into this piece, but I feel like it's going to be pixelated. Because of the size of the picture. There we go. Oh, okay, I have something to tell you guys. I think I should join the art fight this year. I think. That's like my, kind of idea that I have. Like, there's this thing called art fight going around, and I'm like, it's about to start. Gaslight District. Oh, it's from Glitch? Like, I know Glitch. Glitch is the same creator of, Glitch is the same creator of Digital Circus. Yep. I think I'm gonna have dinner later. Do you guys like ramyun? Joining next year. How was it? Because I think this year might be my, if I join, it will be my first time joining Art Fight. What is the Art Fight community like? I think I'm going to be joining the crystals this year, because the crystals look cool. I like the crystals. They're pretty. I'm not sure about fossils, but, you know, I'm just going with what I see visually pretty. I'm going to join the art fight. I think I might win some points. I might. I hope I do. Trying to see if there's anything I can fix. I think the chin. Bro's looking like Giga Chad right now. Bro. Okay, let me add some shading. I don't know what to do about this, seriously. Wait, I don't think they're about to, I don't think they're called crystals. I think they're called chrysalis or something. Oh my gosh. Just say go back to sleep, and then it's gonna go back to sleep. No, I'm joking. It's okay. I think the cat would fall back asleep. I used to cuddle with my hamster. My hamster was so cuddly. That's no problem. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was nice, and welcome to the community. See you next time, or next Saturday. Or Sunday. Okay. Dang, her face feels like more and more just onto the other side. I don't know how to explain it. I would do that, but it looks odd. You like my red style? Thank you. Have you guys ever watched Made in the Abyss before? Because that's like one of the shows that I found inspiration lately. And you guys should definitely watch it. It's streaming on Netflix. Okay. I'm just gonna... Oh. Why do I feel like the chin is a little bit... Okay. Okay, so it is about basically... One moment, I'm trying to see anything. Okay, it is about basically them going down to find a girl's parents, and the thing is about that tunnel is that when you come back up, you could possibly die. And it is not a fun experience. And it's actually kind of gory, but the visuals are so pretty and the character design is so good. And it's talking about like the precious time of life, even though life is going to come to an end, which is really pretty. I really like that concept. I like deep meanings, I don't know. And it's a bit gory though. I think some people are going to be traumatized by the scenes of it. There's this part where a girl is tortured. Yeah, it's anime. It's anime. And it's kind of gory, so it may not be for everyone. Just for a disclaimer out there. A warning. It may not be for everyone. That looks a bit more natural, but I think I'm gonna have to, I wanna do something about this face. Being a little bit more like this. Everything we did in the eyes, I feel like is just in vain now because my rendering kind of like my repositioning kind of ruined it again. But no worries. That's what art feels like sometimes. Okie dokie. Yeah, guys, I'm a little bit focused right now to fix the face because we're almost done. I'm kind of just wanting it to look as good as it possibly can. That's why I keep fixing it. There we go. I think that does look a lot better from where I was at. Because from where I was at, the face looked big and it looked a little bit off. Just a little. Now we're gonna add the red spots. And we're gonna do that like eye reflection thingy, but now we're gonna have the white, the light over here. Tone it down. And voila. Yay, let's go. Cat back asleep. That's really good. Your cat is... I wonder what animals dream about. Perhaps like running in a field or something. Voila. Okay. Shading here. Ta-da! Okay, I think we need more light. Don't be shy. Add some more. So thank you so much for the likes. But yeah, if you guys want to go into my description, you can check it out. And you will be finding my old artwork in webtoons that I posted. I discontinued it, but if you guys want me to continue, definitely comment down below. I'm planning on to continue it again, but it takes a lot. So I'm just waiting for it to get a little bit more exposure to continue it again. I like those stars emojis. Those are really cute. Okay, I think we are pretty much done here. Pretty much done here. Oh boy, I've been rendering this for a while now. We've been sketching and then rendering and then sketching more, or maybe like rendering more and then overlaying. It's like the whole process. No, I don't like that. Okay. Voila. Voila. Okay. Whew. We've been rendering for this while. We are gonna... When I zoomed in, you thought it was Elsa. Let it go, let it go. To the renderous render we go. Goodness. This is what rendering does to people. You either listen to music and get in the zone, or you're just like, bro. This is taking a little while. Okay. Also kind of want to erase the sketch from before. Over here as well. Do you guys like mac and cheese? Because I'm getting a little bit hungry here. Just a little bit. I miss mac and cheese. Mac and cheese are so good. If you've never tried it, you should. Mac and cheese is super good. Super delicious. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm gonna be streaming every Saturday and Sunday. That is my plan. And I will be seeing you around every Saturday and Sunday. Then again, I might live stream. Yeah, yummy, yummy, yummy food. When I talk about food, I kind of can't stop because it's just so good. It's just too good. I remember one time I was speaking to my mother, and it was literally in the middle of the night, and I was like rambling on like foods and stuff, and I made her hungry, and we ended up eating a midnight snack. So that's the power of talking about food. It's kind of evil if you think about it. If someone like gets hungry and stuff, and you're just like rambling about food, and you're like, goodness gracious. Look at that. It gives the art a whole new tone. I love shading on shading and shading on shading once more. Shading is so fun. Shading is so cool. Never stop shading, you guys. Shade until you can't anymore. Shade until your art is so detailed. Till your very limits. Okay, this part here is a little bit odd though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'm gonna do this. No, they are balloons. They're balloons. They're clear balloons. I don't really see clear balloons a lot though. But yeah, this background isn't mine. I didn't draw the background. The background is from Pinterest. If you wanna, practice a little bit, you can, So this is for funsies. I do not get paid to draw this. So yeah, this is just for funsies. I don't have any ads running on this live stream. I don't have any sponsors. I'm not getting money out of this. So yeah, I'm not selling this art piece either. This art is just for funsies. Voila. Now this shadow looks a bit odd behind her. I'm not going to lie to you right now. The shadow looks just a bit odd behind her. But it looks so good though. It looks so good though. The shadow looks really good though. Okay, perhaps I'll maybe tone it down a little bit on here, over here. Just a little bit. Yeah, let's go. That's the tricky part, is to make her blend in to the area. That looks like a snowman a little bit, that emoji. Ho, color theory is crazy. I would say I want to tone it once more, but I'm scared. I am actually scared to tone it and then me having to render all over again. Okay, let's try this. Mr. Nose. Imagine dying on stream. Imagine dying on stream couldn't be me. Okay. Mr. Nose. That's cute. That reminds me like of the song like Mr. Sandman. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. 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 I don't know if you guys heard of that song before. It's a pretty old song. Like, they used to play it in the movies, in a lot of different shows and stuff. But I'm not so sure if they still do that. You know what? Okay, we're gonna tone it in a different way. Okay, we're gonna add like blues and hues here and there. You have a cough too, yeah. I got like a flu a few weeks ago. It was not fun. I'm gonna add, like, I'm gonna do the pizza trend or something like that. I forgot what it was called. Somewhat like a pizza trend or something. For rendering and stuff. Smooth it out. Smooth this out. Does it work? I don't know. Does it work in my drawing? I don't know. We're gonna see. Just smoothing everything out because I really don't want to render all over again. Because you gotta be kidding me. I already toned it like once. Okay, let's take a little look-see. You know what? We don't need to keep rendering. What we're gonna do is erase the tones that where we feel like the light should hit. That's what we should do. Hope. Why do I feel like it's still the same? Am I doing it wrong? Wait, that's probably a good thing. It's still the same because it's blending into the background. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. This looks so realistic here. This part specifically right here looks so realistic. I'm in love with the clothing in this part. This part here looks very nice. Okay, I want to smooth out the shades over here. Okay. And voila, I think we're pretty much done. To be honest, I know that there could be like more shading perhaps, and things look a little bit blurry and whatnot. Perhaps like a little bit too blurry on the hair a little bit, but just erase some of that. Ta-da! Okay. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done, you guys, with this art piece, with the rendering so far. So yeah, tell me what you guys think, and thank you so much for stopping by. We've been streaming for 2 hours, and thank you to everyone who decided to stop by today. And welcome to the community. And check out the description. You're gonna find some really cool stuff and my old art pieces on Webtoons and my Discord server and also Instagram. Monday morning, yeah, be like, good morning, wake up, time for school. And you're like, the light is just so bright in the bedroom. So, yes, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by. And I will see you next time. Next time as in either Saturday or Sunday or in between, which will be like a bonus stream. Take it as that. But it will be Saturday and Sunday. Okay, guys, I will be seeing you next time, and thank you so much for stopping by for 2 hours. Wow. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.